Next we are going to discuss about signs and symptoms of diarrhea. Okay, in this what happens means the signs and symptoms. Okay, after etiological factor, after the infant should be affected causes means how we are diagnosis the infant exactly compulsory suffering with the diarrhea means here depending upon the some of the signs and symptoms. Here first one is the low grade fever. Okay, first one is the low grade fever means the infants not having excessive fever. Okay, high grade fever not there. Here only the infant suffering with the low grade fever. Okay, when the infant should be coming to the hospital, as a nurse we are check the temperature of the infant. Okay, in that vital signs we are recorded only low grade fever. Okay, not excessive fever. Okay, next one is this another symptom, vomiting. Okay, vomiting. Why the vomitings means due to the some of the bacteria, viruses, okay, fungus, the infant suffering with the vomitings. The food should not digested, the food should be vomited. Okay, next one is the weight loss. Okay, one symptom is the weight loss. According to their age, the infant should not having the sufficient weight. Why? Because the infant should be suffering with the diarrhea, okay, in a day 3 times. That is the acute diarrhea. Okay, in that chronic diarrhea, what happens means 3 weeks or more than 3 weeks. Okay, the infant food not digested, the infant should sufficient nutrients not to the body. Okay, due to that here the weight loss is there in the infants. Okay, next one is one symptom is the anorexia. Anorexia means loss of appetite. Okay, the infants not taking any diet from the morning or afternoon or night. Okay, the infants they are avoided food. Okay, now next loss of subcutaneous fat. Okay, what is meant by subcutaneous fat? Subcutaneous fat is it is there in the skin. Okay, who are having excessive eating or who are healthy, those infants are having the subcutaneous fat sufficient. Okay, here the infant not taking food, they are having the vomitings, they are having the anorexia problem symptoms. Okay, here due to these symptoms, due to these problems, the subcutaneous fat should be lost. Okay, next in that main signs and symptoms in the diarrhea means, okay, here the stool. Okay, what happens in the stool means loose and fluid consistency. Okay, when we are observing the stool of the infant, the stool should be loose. Okay, loose like consistency. Next fluid like consistency. In the normal infants, they are excreted the stool, some softness, some hardness. No. Okay, here who are suffering with the diarrhea, those are excreted the stool will be loose and fluid consistency. Okay, watery like consistency. Okay, next one is what is the color of stool means who are suffering with this diarrhea, those infants are having the greenish or yellow color. Okay, greenish and yellowish color of the stool. When as a nurse, when we are when we are taking the stool sample will be yellow color or the green color. Okay, next one is in this frequency should be 2 to 20 per day. What is this meaning means the stool, okay, when the infant should be excreted their stools, frequency, regular intervals. Okay, now here what is means 2 to 20 times per day. Okay, in a day 2 to 20 times per day. Okay, exactly only 8 times or only 10 times or only 15 times like that not. Okay, 2 to 20 times up to minimum from the 2 times to 20 times the infant may be excreted the stool, that is the watery like stool, greenish color stool. Okay, next time sense should be many times. Okay, next in this stool also we are observing like mucous membrane. What is the mucus means? In the bowels, okay, in the large intestine or the small intestine, any part of the body mucous membrane is there. Okay, here the sometimes due to the irritation of the intestines or the irritation of the bowels, the mucous membrane also ruptured. Okay, that will also excreted through the motions. Okay, next here what is there means pus formation. Okay, sometimes due to the bacteria or the fungus or the viruses, the infants having the pus formation. Okay, next sometimes we are observed the blood in the stool, that we are called, that is the occult blood, no? Okay, when we are assessing the stool contains the blood. Okay, what is the reason why the infant should be excreted blood means here due to the some of the etiological factors, the infants may be excreted blood in the stool. Okay, next one is the loss of subcutaneous fat. In this the subcutaneous fat should be lost due to the malnutrition. Okay, due to the malnutrition the infant subcutaneous fat should be less. Next one is the here dry skin. Why the dry skin symptom is there means here the infant should be excreted motion as like fluid, no? The body should be altered fluid balance. Okay, the fluid should be imbalanced. Okay, here fluid should be imbalanced. The fluid sufficient not there in the body. Okay, due to that when we are observing a infant, the infant having the dry skin. Okay, dryness of the skin. Okay, next another symptom is the sunken fontanelles. Okay, sunken fontanelles means here what happens means every infant having the fontanelles. Okay, by birth only they are having the fontanelles. One is the anterior fontanelle, one is the superior fontanelle. Okay, inferior, anterior fontanelles is there. Here the anterior fontanelle is the, here what happens means the bony like structure. Okay, here the skull bones having the this fontanelles. Okay, here when we are observing the fontanelles should be sunken. Sunken nothing but when we are observing that will be lower surface. Okay, the fontanelle should be lower surface. Okay, next sunken eyes. Okay, when we are observing the infant, the fluid should be some is around the eyes. When we are observing the eyes should have the sunken. Okay, these are the signs and symptoms who are suffering with the diarrheal disease. Okay, once again I will repeat it. Here diarrhea. Diarrhea means it is one of the death in the leading cause of the death in the infants. Okay, diarrheal definition, it is the passage of loose motions. Okay, next here types is there in that acute diarrhea and chronic diarrhea. Okay, in these causes 6 types is there here: viruses, bacteria, parasites, fungus. Next drugs, other causes is there. Due to these causes the diarrhea will cause to the infants. Okay, next in these signs and symptoms here low grade fever, next vomitings, next weight loss, anorexia, loss of subcutaneous fat. Next in this stool we are discussed in these different types of stool. Okay, the stool consistency should be fluid like. Next green and yellow color. Next the frequency of the stool in the infants 2 to 20 times per day. Okay, next here loss of subcutaneous tissue. Next here dry skin. Why we are the dry skin is having in the infants means here due to the excessive fluid loss. Okay, next sunken fontanelles. Okay, fontanelles is there, no? Anterior fontanelle, next posterior fontanelles. The fontanelles should be sunken. When we are assessed the fontanelles of the infants, the fontanelles should be low surface. Next one is the sunken eyes. Okay, in these some of the signs and symptoms is there here. Vital signs changes. Okay, here the vital signs are the low temps, vital signs changes, okay, who are suffering with the infants to the acute diarrhea or the chronic diarrhea. Here some of the vital signs changes we are observed when we are checking the vital signs of the infants. Here low blood pressure, okay, when we are check the BP of the infant, okay, the BP should be in the normal healthy infants having the 95/58. Okay, this is the normal BP rate, okay, in the infants. But here who are suffering with the diarrhea, that is the acute diarrhea or the chronic diarrhea, the BP level should be less. Okay, now next here decreased pulse rate, okay, who are suffering with the diarrhea in the infants, when we are assess the pulse rate of the infants, the pulse rate should be decreased than the normal. What is the normal pulse rate of the infants? Means 80 to 160 beats per minute, okay, in the healthy infants. Okay, the infants having the pulse rate that is the 80 to 160 beats per minute. Who are suffering with this diarrhea, those infants should have the less than the normal pulse rate. Okay, next another one, when we are assess the respiratory rate of the infant, the respiration rate should be rapid, okay, increased than the normal. Okay, what is the normal respiratory rate of the infants? Means here 30 to 60 per minute. Okay, when we are assess the respiratory rate of the infants, the respiratory rate should be rapid, means increased more than normal. Okay, the normal respiratory rate of the infants 30 to 60 beats per minute. Okay, next when we are assess the urinary output of the infant, the urinary output should be decreased than the normal. Okay, next here one symptom we are observed, that is the convulsions. What is mean by convulsions? Means here who are suffering with the diarrhea, that is the acute or the chronic diarrhea, that will be here abnormal actions from the brain. Okay, here the body movement should be abnormal. Okay, one symptom we are observed in the infants. Next another symptom, 20 times is there, no, loose motions. Who are having this problem means those are infants going to the coma, nothing but unconsciousness. Okay, here these are the symptoms we are discussed for the diarrhea. Okay, thank you everyone.